The first rates then on your screens right now, and just marginally tempered, and that's actually good given the fact that most of the global markets have bled this morning, and the developed markets in specific, be it US or for that matter Japan, which is right now also staring at a almost 700-point decline, or for that matter what really is happening with some of the other markets. Hong Kong of course has seen a rebound from where it was just a short while back, about half an hour or so. From there it's rebounded, but Japan is now staring at an over 800-point decline. So in that context, I would say we're not looking bad at all. And China, of course, is also holding up pretty okay. That also has jumped a little bit into the green. While globally linked sectors like IT are still suffering, that's not quite the case with some of the crude sensitives, for instance. Berger, Asian, both those stocks held out very smartly yesterday. Let's see whether there's any follow-through coming in there or not. The tire segment as well did pretty well. OMCs had a field day. So look out for what some of these segments do and whether or not they see any follow-through come by from there or not. TCS, by the way, has expanded its collaboration with Northern Trust for its security services offering. So look out for that stock. For Power Grid, there's been a LOI for interstate transmission system in Andhra Pradesh. So look out for that stock. Interglobe Aviation, the darling of the street as it may be, and of course a very limited listed opportunity within the sector. They've announced non-stop flights now to Manchester and Amsterdam, so clearly on an expansion spree there. BEL, they've backed some additional orders worth about 577 crore rupees. That stock has moved up nicely, about 1% higher as we speak right now. For Biocon Biologics and Civica, they've collaborated for insulin aspart, so look out for what that stock as well does. Brigade, they've launched residential projects in Chennai. The revenue potential is touted to be about 1,700 odd crore rupees. And Kalpataru Projects also, which has bagged orders worth about 2,300 crore rupees in the T&D business. So look out for what that stock as well does. And for RVNL2, there's a letter of acceptance from the railways for a project worth about 156 odd crore rupees. So a bunch of these stocks which are in focus. Bajaj Finserv, the February gross direct premium has seen a slip 27% month on month. And Hexaware as well, which is posted a soft Q4. The CC revenue growth has come in just very mildly on a sequential basis. So some of these stocks, of course, are in focus. And I also would want to look out for what Manappuram and Muthoot as well does, considering the RBI is now set to ask lenders to tighten gold loan processes. So maybe some sentimental knee-jerk reaction is what you may see on some of these names.
All right, but sectorally, seems like it's a bit of a rebound coming in on the realty space. The metal index is shining bright with almost 1% of the gain, and the small cap and the mid cap index is participating in the rally, at least for now. Some of the stock action, let's watch out for Hindustan Copper. That stock is up around 3% in trade right now. Canfin Homes actually had its analyst meeting wherein positive commentary on the credit growth front has come in. 2% jump on this one. HDFC Life Insurance is doing well because just yesterday the stock was a laggard. A 2% jump is what we are seeing on that particular index, that particular stock. Bharat Electronics building onto the gains and 2% uptick over there. And some of these gas-related counters, MGL as well as IGL, they have been doing pretty well. And for IGL specifically, we are seeing a 2% jump right now. So those were some of the movers in the trade, but let's watch out for the IT space as well, because like we were just talking about on this particular sector, Kunal, that IT could be seeing a backseat, taking a backseat today, and stocks like Infosys, TechM, TCS, they are the big losers in trade right now. But Kunal, firstly, help us with your take on the Nifty. How do you see the opening? Because we have seen a bit of a stabilization from the word go, and now Nifty is back in green.
So yeah, I think 22,500 broadly should be a good, I would say a pivot kind of a range for the index to just hold on to for the good part of the day. There could be intraday volatility, but I believe largely I think we should be taking with a positive bias for the indices. So my view still remains on the positive side. In terms of the opening trade, I would look at large cap name, and I think Reliance is something which is start to look attractive, especially in terms of risk reward. So would look out for buying the stock, especially on dips.
Okay, Reliance looking good, and buy on dip strategy coming in from Kunal. Naresh, what about you? What's your first trade for the day today?
So that would be a buy on Axis Bank, which looks like a good momentum trade here.
Okay, a Bionaxis Bank, that seems to be the word coming in from Naresh.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.